Hi guys! Today I'm gonna get on my soapbox and talk to you about trash. For me, I'm kind of late to the game on this subject, but it happened maybe last year, no, maybe about a couple months ago, when I was throwing away a lot of, I'm so convicted to even say it, a lot of food waste. And I just started thinking about that, and so I was like, I gotta get one compost bin and start throwing my food in a compost bin. At least I'm doing something good, turning it back into soil. I got the free one from the county and I started throwing all my food waste in there, and then over time it just really quickly started filling up. So I met some friends, Compost Kauai, at the farmer's market, and I have a compost bin from them now, and they just started educating me, and their little sign says 50,000 pounds of food waste goes into the landfill. And we just started talking story with them. And did you know we have a very bad problem with our landfill right now? It has been this ongoing problem that the county has been trying to solve, and gosh, I'm really late to the game, and I just really want to tell all my family and friends about this problem that we have here on Kauai. So today I'm going to talk to you about trash, our current situation, and how you can take responsibility and figure out what to do with your trash. Here's our current situation. Allison Fraley of Kauai County Solid Waste Coordinator said in a video produced by Civil Beat, she said that our landfill receives about 220 tons of trash a day, 220 tons every day. Our only landfill site here is in Keikaha, and we are about up to capacity. It takes about 10 years to get approvals and build a new landfill. You know, they're gonna deep hole, they gotta put the liners, they gotta put all these systems in. There's all this leachate that they have to catch. You know, there's all this goop that is from like all the gross stuff, and that is getting into our water systems and into the ocean. And it's crazy that we are way behind schedule, and we only have about 5 years left in our landfill. Well, actually less now, 2027. They said that our landfill is gonna be full. The county has an integrated solid waste management plan. You can look it up online. I can give you information about that, but it's great. They have a list of short-term, long-term goals, and so much information on there. Learn about the waste stream. Listen to this. Based on 2016 study, what is going into our landfills? Biggest one is 23% construction and demolition. There's 18% paper. There's other organics, that's 18%, plastic is 11.5%, and food 10%. All of these things is going into our landfill, and Keikaha is where landfill is, and it's gonna probably be our next community host, which is sad because it's getting into, again, I said, the water systems and our oceans, and it affects the people that live nearby. I used to live in Keikaha Gardens, and that's about 2 miles from the landfill. According to the National Library of Medicine, published in July 2019, people who live close to landfills can suffer from health problems, you know, illnesses such as flu-like symptoms, eye irritation, weakness of body. There are all kinds of things that can happen from living near the dump. And that's not right. And it's sad. And I don't want to talk trash about the county because they've set forth some really good programs and incentives. You can look on their website. They have a whole list, and I was just looking through them, and I was like, wow, there's so many resources for us. And I feel like this deep conviction of not doing this sooner. So now it's like our responsibility to like really get this word out that this is an urgent matter, and we need to change our mindset. We have to think diversion, which means to change the course from one direction to another. And maybe possibly you can create a diversion program in your own home. It always starts in the home. For me, I look into our trash can now every day, and I'm just so convicted. Does this actually need to go to Keikaha? Can I recycle this? What does not belong in this trash can? And I gotta just say that we've reduced our trash by 50%. I can just say that for sure, because my husband used to jump in the trash can before Wednesdays, before the trash men come. It was just overflowing. It was just unbelievable. It was just so crazy. But now our trash bin is much, much less because we're not putting in cans, plastic, no paper, all the junk mail, magazines, you know, anything that doesn't need to go to Kekaha, it can be recycled. Take it out of the trash. And the big one is the food waste. I can talk about that later. But stop all your food waste immediately. Get the Dark Vader, we call the big free compost bin, or go see Compost Kauai. They can help you and educate you too, like they did with me. But banana peels, when you're cooking, when you're chopping all of that stuff, don't put it in the trash bag. It doesn't break down in the plastic bag. You're producing methane gases and leachate, all that yucky stuff that is going into our water systems and into our ocean, and it's harmful for the environment and for our residents that live here. Get your family on board. You know, my mistake is I just kind of just implemented the plan at home, and everybody was just like, what are you doing? We don't have paper towels, and why we gotta do all of this stuff? But my family's slowly getting into it, and now my sister's composting and recycling, and I've been telling a lot of my friends. And if you feel the same way as me, if you love Kauai and you love Kekaha, take responsibility for yourself and your trash and reduce the toxins that you're producing and potentially harming people. And if you feel the same way, please do this favor for me and for Kauai. Start talking trash.